Yeah, good morning, everyone. This is Yashchan Rakesh Roshan here. I work as assistant professor at RJKT IIIT Bhasar, Telangana. Welcome to you all to this session on Cisco WebEx meetings. Cisco WebEx meetings is one of the best video conferencing and online meeting software. Now we can get a query, why only Cisco WebEx? Already we have Zoom, Google Meet, GoToWebinar, etc. So the answer is as follows. Now, with Cisco WebEx meetings, we can schedule meetings that last as long as we need. There's no time limit. 24 hours we can schedule the meetings continuously. There's no problem, and you can also invite up to 100 participants. Per meeting, and you can also record your meetings, which can be saved to your devices. You can also share the content, your screen, and you can also annotate during the session. Let us say you are giving a lecture, and you can also annotate during the lecture. And you can also integrate these WebEx meetings with learning management systems like Moodle, Blackboard, Canvas, etc. So what we'll do is let's now try to explore the features of Cisco WebEx meeting tool. So for that, let me just go to the Chrome, Google, and then say, let me type webex.com. It will take me to the homepage of WebEx. So let me click there. You can see a couple of things here. So sign up now, it's free, or start for free, click anywhere. So sign up now, it is free. Now here you can just enter your email address and then click on sign up. Now it will send you an activation code to your email, and then click on it, and then you are done. Since I already have an account, let me just sign in. So there are two things here, WebEx meetings and WebEx Teams. Now let us only restrict ourselves to WebEx meetings in this session. So let me sign in. Let me give my credentials. Okay. And then once I sign in, it will take me to my what is called as what Cisco calls it as a personal room. So now it has taken me to my personal room. Now you can see here, this is the link. This is my personal room link. There are a couple of things here. Let's explore this one by one. So you can start a meeting right away, or you can schedule a meeting. So let's first schedule a meeting. Let us say I want to schedule a meeting tomorrow. So meeting type, meeting topic. So let's say demo on WebEx meetings, or something, or a class. So as I said, let's say we want to start from tomorrow, or we want to have it tomorrow. So let us say tomorrow, 10 a.m. possibly, or let us say 10 a.m. So let's fix up. So 1 hour. Let's say 1 hour. Now, this is India, right? So I have chosen this already. And so now you can schedule it here, or if you want to have a recurrent meeting, you can click here, recurrent. So every day, starting tomorrow onwards, next 5 days, let us assume, you want to have it every day. So you can choose the recurrence pattern. So we want it every day, right? So you can click daily and recurrence on every 1 day. And when should it end? You can choose it. So since we said 5 days, today is 30, so let me put it as 5. And that's it. Now attendees, you can enter all the attendees here, or it will create a link, it will generate a link. You can share the link with the attendees. So anything would do. So let me schedule it. So what I have scheduled right now is a recurrent meeting starting from tomorrow, 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. For the next 5 days. So it's getting scheduled. So once the meetings are scheduled, we can also see it in the meetings bar here. You can see a meetings bar here, home on the left side. So you can see demo on WebEx meetings, 10 to 11, recurrent. And this you can see copy. So this is the link. You can also edit it. You can also delete it. You can also integrate it to the calendar. So right now you can copy it and then share this with the attendees, or you can enter the attendees here. Anything would do. I prefer copying it and then sharing it with the attendees. Okay, now let me go back to meetings. And now it will show me all the list of meetings. So now let me go back to the home. So now I want to start a meeting. So let me start a meeting now using a desktop app. Now there are two things. You can start a meeting using a browser. He calls it as web app, or you can download the desktop app and then you can schedule it from there. Now the disadvantage of browser based one is that you cannot record your session. This is important. So I prefer desktop app. Already have downloaded. So it will say open Cisco WebEx meeting. Now this is the desktop app, which I already downloaded. So there are a couple of things here, mute, unmute. So now I have unmuted myself. You can use computer for audio. You can check the settings, you can test your speaker and all of that before you enter the meeting. So let me start the meeting. And yeah, so this is how it looks like, when you start the meeting. There are a couple of options, as you can see. Now here, the first one is, you can mute yourself. You can mute yourself, you can unmute yourself. This is the video. You click on it, your video is visible from the webcam. Now this one is to share the content. So we can share the content. I'll come back to that. And you can record the meeting. So let me maybe click record meeting. So it will ask me, where should it save? So let me just save it as something. Let me give some name, sample. So let me save it, and it has started recording. So let me just, okay, let it record, no issues. Now I can get the list of participants. Now all the list of participants will be shown onto the right side, okay, here. So since now it's only me, so it's only showing my name. Once you have more participants, all the names will be shown here. And here you can chat with the participants, during the meet. So hi all, something. You can chat with either everyone, or when you click here, you can also chat with the specific, people. The names would pop up, when you click here. Since now everyone, there is no one, so it is taking everyone to be there. And I can also close the chat, and there are more options. You can once again copy the meeting link and then share it with others. And possibly, yeah, now let me come back to this share content. The beautiful aspect of share content is, I can click on that. I can start sharing my screen, or I can start sharing any other things. So for now, let me share let us say some document. Let me share this document. Oh no, I've shared something else. Okay, no problem. So let me share this website, and then I want to explain. Now I can explain things over here. I can annotate. So now I can say, okay, this is the one that we are talking about. So, and you can also upgrade the Cisco WebEx. Right now we are talking about a free one. Okay, let me just stop sharing this. Let me share. Imagine we are using it for a class. Okay, so in that sense, let me share any other document. So let me share possibly this one. Oh, it's the same thing again, no issues. Okay. Okay. Okay, let me share. Yeah, I'm sharing a PDF, but basically this is a blank PDF. I'll tell you the reason why I have put a blank PDF. So imagine there is content over there, and you can start explaining things. You can use annotation tools. You can write something. This is WebEx meeting. Okay, let me change the color. This doesn't look good, so let me change the color to this. So this is Cisco WebEx. Okay, you can also start, you do not type it, you can start writing things over there. So you can take a pen tool or a pencil tool. So you can just start writing. You can start highlighting. There's one more tool, which is a pen tool. So you can just write anything. And you can also erase. So when you click erase, everything will go off. And the beauty of this is you can also save this. Now this frame, whatever you are seeing, you have a thing here, save annotation. So let me save it as 1 or Cisco 1C1. So it will save wherever you want, you can save. And this part, whatever you are able to see on the screen, it will save it. And yeah, this is all about annotation. You can do more things. You can also draw in a couple of things. You can draw, rectangles. You can draw oval shaped circles, and you can also draw a line. And you can also draw arrows. No, you can do whatever tools are there. You can make use of them, and then you can explain things better. So this is about annotating. So as I said, you can also highlight the things on the screen as you explain things to the students. So let me close this annotation, and let me stop sharing this. Now again, let me go back to share content. Now if you just scroll down, you can see one whiteboard here. Now you can share the whiteboard, but the only drawback is, you can see here, people who join from Video Systems cannot view the content you are sharing. Now for explaining you, I can explain it, but it's not available for free version. So let's not worry about it, but I'll just show you how a whiteboard works. Let me say okay, but you cannot use it. Disclaimer, you cannot use it right now because it's not opened up to the free users. So, but it looks the same, as you have viewed some time back. So you can write anything, you can discuss anything, and you can show anything. And the beauty is now you can rename it. You can rename this. You can say my board 1. So it will rename it. And you can also save this as we have seen some time back. So you can just save this my board 1. It will save it in its format UCF format. So all the whiteboards will be saved in this format. Now let me stop sharing my whiteboard. So let me click this. Yeah, so no problem. Yeah, so now I have removed my whiteboard. Yeah, the reason why I have shared a blank PDF is since whiteboard is not accessible, we can have a blank PDF like this, and you can use the same as a whiteboard. Now that was the main intention, why I have shown a blank PDF. Else, if it is a content, you have PPT to explain, you have the PPT, you can annotate, and then you can start explaining. So all this is feasible in Cisco WebEx. So let me stop sharing this. Right. Now, what are the other things? So so you can also open a poll question if you want. So you can, you can click on the OK, and then you can open up a poll to all the participants. That's feasible. And you can also, as I said, we can share the content. And once the meeting is on, now you can mute on entry. You can unmute all, because if it's a class, you don't want all the students to disturb you, so you can simply mute all. Okay. And as I said, there's a recording setting here, record on my computer, recording cloud. Since it's a free account, I don't have the cloud option. I am already recording it on my computer. Okay. So all this is feasible. Now you can also log the meeting. You don't want you have shared the link, you don't want people to join it late. Now you can log the meeting after some time, so it stops people from accessing your meeting rather. Okay, so these are the different options that are there. So now let me let me stop the recording. So pause, stop. Let me stop the recording now, and let me end the meeting. So I think these are the different things that we can do in WebEx. So let me end the meeting. You can also save the meeting files like the whiteboard and the other things. You can do that, or I'll simply say end the meeting. And you can see here your recording is being prepared. This may take a while. So whatever we have recorded in the Cisco thing, that would be recorded, and it would be saved to our system. So it will show up. That's not a problem. And yeah, this is all about Cisco WebEx meetings. Now the beauty of this, as we have seen, is that it is completely free, 24 hours continuously. You can engage it, whereas Zoom is for 40 minutes, Google Meet is for 1 hour, and you have these things. And Cisco WebEx meetings, you can have it for 24 hours. It is completely free. You have all the beautiful tools like annotating, screen sharing, and all of that. And recording facility is also there. So that's all about Cisco WebEx meetings. So I hope you enjoyed this. So thank you all for your time. So stay home, stay safe. So have a good teaching learning experience. Thank you. Take care. Bye.